Roblox. Many people consider it a game. Others say that it's a platform. I see it as the new kid on the block of huge corporations. Only in 2020 Roblox made over $2 billion. So really Roblox went from the most looked down upon game to being the second biggest game of 2020 behind Minecraft. Now what will the near and distant future of Roblox look like? At the present time, the April of 2021, Roblox is not that different from its previous year's form. The front page just looks different and some other slight changes have happened. But what about the community? As of recently, we've seen many big YouTubers leaving the Roblox scene and going over to some other games. And this isn't just the case for the content creators. This is also the case for many casual users leaving the platform. But this is probably happening because many people have lost interest in Roblox, as nothing has really happened. No major updates, no crazy new games like Piggy that blew up last year, and Adopt Me is also slowly dying. So what could the game developers and Roblox in general do to revive the game? Or actually bring more attention to it? Well, no one really knows what the answer to this question is. Some people would say that the answer is really simple, but to find the real answer we need to look at what Roblox did in the past that led lots of traction towards Roblox. So let's go to a rather small trip to the past, and talk about the brand new feature that Roblox introduced. What many people would call a traumatic experience is Arthro. It was added in the 22nd of October in 2018 and was Roblox's shot at skins that many people saw in Fortnite and other big games. And Roblox, instead of making this, made this. And I think that this clip summarizes the community's reaction perfectly.
Today is officially the worst day of my life because I have found out that this is the future of Roblox.
So really what was initially called Arthro wasn't everyone's cup of tea. Or actually no one's. The biggest problem that Arthro has is the fact that you cannot use more than one package and still look good. As I see it, Arthro is just completely destroying the customization aspect of Roblox. And who knows, maybe in a few years you won't even be able to choose your own character. But the bad aspects of Arthro don't just stop there. Recently, Roblox has been coming up with many questionable advertisements. Just look at this one. Now I want you to be honest. Did you like that ad?
No.
So why is Roblox doing this? Well, they want to expand their brand to more mature users. The teens, because Roblox is apparently a kid's game. And we know that that's the case because they clearly said that in the Investors Day live stream. But this isn't the only thing that we should be taking away from the ads. Because Roblox also has a new policy basically saying that third-party ads should only include Arthro, and not R6 or R15 characters. And this is basically Roblox giving us further confirmation that they are trying to get rid of R15 and R6 avatars. So at this point I think you've understood what Roblox is trying to do with Arthro. Make it a popular way of dressing among the community. But up to now no one is really using Arthro non-ironically. And that's totally justifiable, because Arthro is extremely ugly compared to a traditional avatar. Let's just take my avatar and Devon's avatar. Which one's better? If we ignore the fact that mine is extremely ugly, Devon's avatar definitely doesn't scream Roblox. If I were to show you those two avatars, which one would you say represents Roblox better? And we also can forget the fact that Roblox's latest event, the Metaverse Champions, has 4 Arthro characters representing it. And I think that Roblox will either completely stop making new events or make Arthro-related events. And to be honest, I'd rather get Arthro than nothing. Moving away from Arthro, let's talk about what Roblox has stopped making. Limited items. We haven't seen any new limiteds coming out since 2019. For me and for many other people, limited items are very important to Roblox. But really we aren't seeing new sales, releases, or anything. And it looks like Roblox is leaving all of these things to UGC creators. On a lighter note, I would like to thank you for 90 subscribers. And 100 sub club. Now on with the video. For many people, the ideal future would be a future where nothing changes. Many OG players are being reminiscent of the past and constantly talk about how they would want Roblox to be the same as it was 7 or 8 years ago. But no game can pull that. The video game market is very saturated, and a game that doesn't receive any updates and doesn't change at all would be forgotten in 1 to 2 years. The only thing that could keep a game like this alive would be the community. A good example of this would be Undertale. A game that hasn't changed in 5 years, but thanks to its psychopathic community, it's still one of the most popular games. But Roblox changing isn't just the fault of the admins and Mr. Bazooka himself. It's also the game developers. Because Roblox is not a game. It's a platform full of games. Games that constantly change. And for me, that's good. Because you don't really get bored of Roblox. If you are no longer interested in a game, you can play another. And that's what makes Roblox unique. Now the fate of Roblox is something that no one really knows how it's gonna be. And of course I don't know what it's going to be like, but I would like to make some more pessimistic assumptions, as the ideal future part was a bit more lighthearted. So this part of the video might as well be called the worst case scenario for Roblox. Anyways, let's start by saying that there's a big chance of Roblox dying in the next 2 or 3 years. But really, we don't know if that's gonna happen. But I can't gloss over the fact that Roblox has seen a decline in daily users. Meaning that in 2021 there are less people playing daily than 2020. Mainly because of the reasons that I mentioned earlier. Like no big games coming out. Another possibility for Roblox would be being bought by a bigger company. Like Microsoft or EA Sports. Although I wouldn't be very happy if the latter came true. But this happening doesn't seem that likely. Now I can't really think of many other bad things happening to the game itself, but many bad things could happen in the community. For example, big YouTubers quitting, or big games not releasing any updates. And the worst thing that could happen would be... And that should conclude this tutorial on how to ascend in Roblox Brookhaven. Thanks for watching this painfully mediocre video. So what you need to do to ascend is run over a man with your car. I can finally ascend.